Hello, everyone. So, first things first, did want to state that I did lower the graphic settings, and I don't really want to go to ultra low. I am fine with being on low for now, essentially. Uh, cause like I tested relatively recently, at least, with like uh essentially like a Grand Prix about France because I knew, well, I vaguely remember on what it looked like. I particularly I did it with like Hamilton and Bottas. Here you might see a difference, but that's about it. Like in terms of the models, I haven't seen much of a difference, and in terms of the cars, uh, okay, the cars might be slightly different. Uh, yeah, uh, not really actually. I don't know what it. Oh, well, it still does not like F1. I'm not sure if I can do anything to actually just get it to where it's fine. I don't think that's actually going to get fine with things like this. I think that once it loads in these things, then is when it starts being like, no, no, I don't want to do this. But on the menus, it's fine, I guess. Okay, is there a different setting that I can get? Like it should hopefully be at least a little bit better. Uh, uh, but yeah, no idea on exactly on how much it's actually gonna be, you know, better. Uh, uh, I'm gonna hope that's good enough, but we'll see. Uh, so obviously, with this, I went back and redid it because I didn't want to redo France, and I didn't want to struggle when I pretty much already completed it, and literally, it was a screen freeze. Like literally, my screen completely froze. For those that don't know, and then I just went straight off, and either A, I would have incurred a penalty, or B, I would not have passed my objective and would needed to completely redo the race when I was at 2 to go. I was like, no, I'm done. I don't want to redo this. I don't want to have to redo 13 laps, or rather 12 laps, on hard, and then just be told, oh hey, yeah, no. Uh, uh, yep, just to me. Uh, yeah. Um, Yeah, that's also a very good point. At this point, Ferrari does have stuff is issues with Vettel. Wow. Great driving today, Aiden. Really great. I've seen what you gotta say. Seeing you get the podium is just fantastic, and the points are really working too. I mean that is fair because like definitely normal was way too easy. Oh, I just looked over and saw an issue. Yeah, last time I had it at -9. I had it at 0 for my Genshin settings. So yeah, that almost was bad. Uh, but the reason why I say that it was way too easy is not only did I get the objective very quickly on, but yeah, while I was still doing the objective, I was able to lap my objective. Like I literally lapped all the way up to 5th. So when I finished, there was only 5 cars racing, and they were not, and the other 4 were not too far up the road. Like they pretty much still had to do the entire lap still by the time I was done. So I'm gonna say at the debrief, but it's great to see how you're improving. Even better to be a part of it. Just got up with caught up on your interview with Claire. Just wanted to say thanks for being so diplomatic when asked about how things are with Casper. It really helps the image of the team, you being able to field questions like that, and it makes my job so much easier. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I gave an interview to Trackside a couple weeks ago. I had a great time doing it. Maybe you've seen it. Calling that guy does it. I mentioned it and been trying to get in touch with you for a chat. You might have forwarded to PA as he said he's not heard back. I gave him your email address. You can thank me later. Okay. Oh, whoops. Wrong thing. Because I did want to go over and display it. I forget where it is. It's one of the F1 recordings I have of, but yeah. So where is F1 in this entire folder? No, that's a Vettel spin. Oh right, I had to do a full screen thing because it suddenly stopped working. Okay, when did I do it last week? So probably about the 16th. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to showcase this. Okay, so I was not originally planning on showcasing this. So now I did here on normal, which I figured out that yeah, I should not be on normal. I 100% should not be on normal, as you'll quickly find out when I actually started this up. But yeah, I feel like it's fair to say that I did for me to do it on normal to complete it because like I literally did it on hard. The only things that literally could have screwed me over was if I defended too hard and I went off the track in some way, or I hit Ricardo and got a time penalty. other than that, I probably could have defended, and I could have defended well enough to where I would actually have completed this on hard. So I feel like it's fair to do it on normal. At least just for the completion. I'll probably reset it at the start. If not, remind me. Now, I would have continued it, but the problem is, well, I understand not changing the service type, or not, and not the restarts, but, like, I forget if you could do it on F1 2020, but I know you could do it at least on grid, to where you can change how many flashbacks you have mid-race. I was kind of hoping that I could do that, but game said no, you can't. So since the game decided to freeze literally on me right into a breaking point, right, and like I essentially just get completely screwed over. Like if it was on the straightaway, and then it doesn't do me any harm, okay, fair, go ahead, do the screen freeze all you want. But once it gets to a corner and it screws me over, then I feel like, okay, I shouldn't be punished for that.
Oh, no,
I should.
Bad.
Oh, right. So, yeah.
Oh, no, I actually left up to 4th.
Lap to 5th. And what?
I forgot I left 5th, actually.
Fantastic drive. Just fantastic. You deserved that race win.
This is also
I don't think that they're
recording,
going to
not
just
stream.
the race win, but
It's a
that was
well-deserved
100%
victory for
recording.
Williams then after that breathtaking Grand Prix. Business as usual for the big three, but a bit of a reshuffle in the midfield here in France.
That's certainly much better from Williams. Frankly, they should be in the mix more often. On a good day, they're as good as anyone in that midfield pack.
And they've certainly proved it today.
You know it's kind of bad when I'm not even
yes,
recording.
we know. We know.
It's kind of bad when I'm not. When
It
I'm
looks
just
like it's
recording
time
it
once
and
again
just
to
doing
hand
this.
out the silverware as these successful drivers make their way to the
'Cause
podium.
I actually did not see
It was
this
a
back.
gritty performance today by Williams, and they've got the race win to prove it.
To be fair, the other thing that is why I say that I could do this is Ricardo also was I needed to get fit. So, like, I was very much up there fighting for a top 5 like I probably shouldn't have been. And I probably was not designed to be. Yet I was doing it and very much capable. And then the screen freeze screwed me completely over to where I could not do that. Here's also the interview that
Great
they're
work
referring
out
to.
there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Aiden, congratulations! You got on the podium. That's a fantastic result for both you and the team. How are you feeling?
Yeah,
I'll probably
it's
say
a
that.
team effort. I'm just the one behind the wheel. It was an amazing result today, and I think everyone deserves it. I'm just pleased I could bring it home for them.
Well, it's such a great result, especially since it's your first season in Formula One. Would you say you found your feet now since the jump to F1?
Yeah, I think the changes are.
I think there's always going to be hurdles. And look, you never know what's around the corner. Change is always difficult, but I think I'm settling in. The team seems happy at least.
So there's no current tensions within the team. We've all seen that you and Casper have locked horns so far this season. Is that something that's now behind you?
Yeah, I definitely do agree with that. Yeah.
I think
But-
there's always going to be a settling in period. It doesn't matter who you're paired up with. You've got to have a strong character to do what we do. We may have our differences, but I'm sure we'll get there.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Yeah. Ackerman
Uh,
is probably not going to say anything about that, though.
Yeah, I definitely don't think that no comment was gonna be good.
I 100% say that he's not going to agree with that.
Surprisingly, the team owner actually agreed with me on that, though. Because, like I said, I didn't see the emails and stuff. I just did the stuff
Alright.
that's like immediate. So like the so like that interview,
like the stuff. Since I can't quit at this point, I have to advance and get the calls.
So yeah, Jackson finding 4. There it is. I was wondering when this was going to come in.
Brian.
Aiden, just so you know, there's a full team meeting in 20 minutes.
No worries.
We just want to review our strategy while the race is still fresh in our minds.
Right, okay. I'll see you there.
Listen, while you're on, I just wanted to say that was some solid driving out there today. I'm impressed.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Brian.
Put it this way, it's been noticed. Well done, kid. I'll see you in the meeting.
To bring home points for Williams, the teacher is far. One thing.
Hey, Mom.
Hello, love. Just calling to say well done, as usual. You okay?
Thanks, Mum. Yeah, I'm good. Real good. I think I delivered today.
I thought so. And I think the neighbors probably did too. I couldn't stop shouting.
Oh, not again.
I'm so proud of you, Aiden.
Hello,
Hey,
Firefox.
It's
How are you?
Silverstone soon.
So does that mean you'll be home for a few days?
Probably. I'll try and get over for a day or two, either side of race weekend.
You know, Silverstone was always your dad's favorite track.
I know. You're still coming to the race, right?
Do you really think I'd miss out on the VIP treatment? Of course I'm coming.
Pretty good.
I just wish it wasn't on my own, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Just pretty
but
much showing
I'll
off
be there,
the
and I can't
breakpoint
wait to
stuff
see you.
that I
Me
couldn't
too.
do.
Anyway,
Or
I
rather,
won't
that was
keep you.
immediate.
I imagine you want to go and celebrate. Well done again. Love you.
Love you too, Mum. Speak soon.
So like I said, that was pretty much it. There was nothing else on at least that. So oh, I didn't realize the oh right, yeah, the rewards are specifically for the podium pass thing. I don't think that they give you anything other than that. Oh. I forgot about this. I'm in the American servers. I'm also gonna hope that this is at least a little bit better, but I'm not too sure with this game due to the fact that it's like I'm like that recording was also laggy. Granted, that was on medium stuff rather than on low, which from what I could tell, it's not much different than medium. I mean, you might be, if you're looking at them like side to side, yeah, you'll probably be able to tell a difference. But in terms of like actually driving, you will not notice. So like in regular game performance, you'll not do it. No idea. Just let me know. I can possibly try going on low, and see if that will work. Either that, or I can just try restarting the stream so I can lower one setting or see about lowering one setting and being fine like that. Also, let me real quickly go and just sign out of friends. Oh, I didn't realize it didn't put that up. I thought I did. Okay, why does it just not do that? I assume that's due to the fact that I'm selecting something else for the most part. But yeah, on to chapter 4. And yes, I do know that I'm behind on this. Mainly because I stream it, so yeah. If it's not on a stream, I probably will not be getting in here. Wait, campers? No, not that. Okay, no, not that. I assume I have to change it in the race then.
Hello?
Hello, mate.
Oh,
Who
hey,
is
Devin.
this?
Oh, come on, keep up. It's Devin.
I even
Butler.
knew that.
The very same.
How did you get this number?
I know, right?
It doesn't really matter. Listen. I just wanted to pass on a bit of friendly advice.
Oh.
Now, it's always tricky racing on your home track. The pressure, all the fans watching, it's a nightmare.
Right, yeah, I imagine it is.
But if you keep your cool, you stay focused, you will get through it, okay? Just imagine it's a different circuit on the other side of the planet. Then, when your race does fall apart, it'll be a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, great advice.
I knew you'd think so. Anyway, good luck out there today. Just try and make it to the end, huh? Ta-ta!
Yeah, good luck to you too. I'll see you later.
Yep, a big old annoyance. Government magazines afflicting casual interviews with you post-race. It's clearly because you're driving on your home circuit and Silverstone 70th, so I'm sure it will be that will be their angle. Try to pass this through your PA, but I can't find her anyway. Send her the details and thought I'd send it your way to just recover. Yeah, of course I'll stay focused, Brian, don't worry about it. Good news on the weather front. Qualifying and race are going to be dry. Okay. Just to let you know that the mom is here, being well looked after. Colin Perry from Trackside, Brandon was kind enough to pass on your contact details, so thought I'd reach out. Love to interview you for Trackside, and already having done both Brian and Casper. It only feels right that we should have a chat too. Do let me know. Feel free to fire across any questions you'd like to ask me to ask. I'll be more than happy to leave the content and approach up to you. Okay. Do need to make sure that I actually have to do it. Anything else on this? No, not really. So just go to the race, might as well. Why did you say loading was done if you finished? Oh.
Tires are gone.
Yep, I can tell that.
Copy,
I can tell
box,
the
box.
Copy.
Let's just minimize the damage.
Yes, I know that will restart me. I was trying to do that before, but you didn't let me.
Tires are gone.
Copy, Aiden. Box, box.
Copy.
Let's just minimize the damage.
Yeah, I do like the fact of how they deal with the punctures. Like the puncture actually looks pretty cool, and you can tell that it's gone. I've also had it gone with a rear tire here and been able to clearly tell that something was wrong. So it is nice.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, I can still tell that it's there. So 5 laps to get back up into first. Also back up into...
Still time left to push for the points here, Aiden.
Copy.
Go on the inside. No. I'm getting this pass done. Right. He also overtakes me at cop. And he's just going along. I am not good at silver. I'll be honest. I am not good at silver. Frick! Yeah, I could probably flash back. Get a little bit closer to it. Okay, now I have to restart it. Now I have to restart it.
Tires are gone.
Copy, Aiden. Box, box.
Copy.
Let's just minimize the damage.
The weird thing is, it's perfectly fine normally. Or at least it's perfectly fine in the game. Just not like, who is this? Like, it's perfectly fine on audio, it's just to the stream for whatever reason it's not fine. Probably due to, like, the tires or something, partly.
Go now.
So, beat Devin, basically.
Still time left to push for the points here, Aiden.
Copy.
Get that slipstream. Get the overtake done.
Nice work. That brings you up a place.
Oh my. Okay, what happened there? Did I come over like too early or something? So yeah, I should have went out a bit more because just around I went. Now I need to chase down Vettel and Axel.
The gap to the car behind is 2.3 seconds.
What? Why? How is I not in DRS range? From like 2 corners back, I was within second. Vettel, I'm here. No. Where are you? Oh, frick, I just took my teammate out at the top, didn't I? Frick. Okay, there I was a little bit too aggressive because I was trying to go back up after Albon and I was trying to go up after Albon and Butler, so it's a little bit more understandable on that one. How is the Ferrari keeping up with me? No, go away!
Our gap to the car in front is 2.
Okay, hopefully that makes
seconds.
that will go away. And then I could focus solely on getting past Devin and Albon up there.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Why do you have that much more? What's with the hard tires people being like so much better? Okay, this time it definitely didn't make sense that on why I wouldn't have had DRS.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Do I want to do dive bomb? No, I'm gonna think better of it. I'm here, Devin. I'm here. Don't worry about it.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Now I'm going after Albon. Let's go, Albon. I got a friend with me, thankfully. I'm gonna think better of this here. That, if I went for it, I probably was gonna crash myself. Like I did earlier. I don't think I was close enough to do the move and make it stick. But I could easily...
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
But I could easily have done the move there.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.2 seconds.
Albon, again, go away! What's with the hard tire people on here being so freaking resilient? I swear, I'm gonna need to defend from Albon. And not even because like Albon has like faster cars. I mean, Albon does think they have the best car.
Final lap of the race.
But I'm just gonna wait, take the racing line. Hopefully break that. I'm not going to be able to break DRS, but I can at least try to break the slipstream. No. No, Alvin. No, you don't. You will not take 10th.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Here we are then, a fantastic British Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners
I really think it's fine with this. It's not fine with the racing.
Race for young Aiden Jackson. If he can keep this up, he's got a long, promising career in front of him.
Absolutely. He'd have been gutted about
I
that
don't know
puncture.
what. I don't know
what
what's
kind
wrong
of
with
challenge
him.
he'd have been able to make without it. You've got to give it to him though. He gritted his teeth and pulled it back. Great driving.
Now whisper it quietly, but things seem to be on the up for Williams' Aiden Jackson. One to watch. And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
Actually, I think I know what it is. I think I know what it's like. It's because, like, in the regular place, well, one, there's that. So, lag during the podium because it has to process, like, all that confetti falling. It has to process the champagne. But on track, the main thing that it has to process is it has to process 20 cars, the entire track all at once, technically. And then also process what's happening to those 20 cars all at the same time. I thought I accepted it.
Well, someone's the hot topic in the press room.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on. There's no need to be so modest.
What are you on about, Brian?
Well, after that puncture, everyone thought you'd lost it. But to pull it back and into the points, it's all anyone's talking about.
Well, I'm glad the press are starting to take notice.
Oh, get used to it. They put a bunch of interviews in your diary for tomorrow. It's why I was calling.
Right. Thanks for letting me know.
So don't celebrate too hard tonight, eh?
Yeah, all right, Brian.
Fair.
Don't worry. I'm only going to see my mum.
Right. Well, each to their own.
See you later, Brian.
Hashtag no tire, no pro. Wow. I love how Trackside is actually technically calling Aiden Jackson on this out. Just wow. Jackson is released the future if he keeps playing like that. May not have been shining at certain points, but if I do, definitely a polite, reserved yelling. Of course, everybody would say that was interesting. And that's for paint, just bring the heat. If you want to try a cool helmet, try these guys. Okay. Yeah. That probably would have been worthy of the TV subscription. Just wanted to send a huge thank you and well done. Humbled and proud to see how everyone pulled together and performed in perfect harmony today. Of course, today wasn't without drama. I think I can speak for everyone. Say we thought we lost once once his tire went. Especially, wow. Yes. Yeah. But we all pulled it back. See you in the debrief. Okay. I love how she's like, yeah, you could have warned me about your mom, though. That's just great. So anyway, to the Italian Grand Prix several weeks later. Both drivers are going to get in competition, but Jackson is determined to outperform his teammate Ackerman, both in standings and in the eyes of the team as well.
I'm not sure if it's something to do with the energy storage, but I'm losing power on the straights.
Right. And you said the acceleration was okay? We'll take a look at it.
And how are we today, chaps?
Everything running smoothly, I hope.
All right,
To an
Brian.
extent.
Yeah, we're just going through a few last-minute tweaks.
Ah, that's what I like to see. With dedication like that, maybe you'll be able to get us back a few more of those points, eh?
Yeah, I'll try.
Actually, Aidan, I'm glad I've caught up with you. Thought you might like to know. I had a call this morning from Toto Wolff. Mentioned you directly.
Oh.
I think they're sniffing around for next season. You're being watched.
So, no pressure then?
Yeah.
So, what's the problem with the car?
I'm losing power on the straights. It's not a massive issue. I'm sure we can deal with it.
Yeah, theoretically...
Could be organized.
Do we have time to install the Spec 2 unit before the race? Yes, boss. And Casper's reporting no problems?
No.
Okay. Let's do it. Put the Spec 2 in Aiden's, would you?
Well, that would sort it. I mean, if you're sure.
Of course. You could do with a little boost. A little boost. Besides, anything for our star driver. Casper,
Oh,
how are you
Ackerman
today?
is not gonna be out.
Feeling good about the race?
Yeah, I figured Ackerman was not gonna be. So the Italian Grand Prix caught up with the Butler. Ferdinand outspoken comes across as serious without ever being earnest, especially when asked about his plans. I'll be kidding that my successful racing plan next season. If it broke, why fix it? No secret that the current for is a city post having Butler, and it's that same devil may care attitude that made the Brit less than favorite of certain fans. We asked Devin about his detractors, or if he had a message for those who have been outspoken about him in the past. I couldn't care less. At least people are taking notice. Let them say what they want. It's me behind the wheel, and I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, fair. Fair enough, but Butler. That.
Brian.
Hayden, I'm glad I've called you. Listen, don't worry about Casper.
Let me stop you there. Brian, Casper's the furthest thing from my mind right now. I've got a race to focus on.
Good man. In the garage just now, that was my fault. I know how he can be.
What, childish? Self-centered? I'm sick of it, Brian. He's been on my case ever since I joined the team. He needs to grow up.
Okay. You just leave Casper to me and get your head in the race. Let's put that new power unit to good use, eh?
Sure thing, Brian. See you on the other side.
Be very careful with the inner curves. Yeah, I definitely do know that. You go too far on, and then it's just like, off you go. Oh. So let's deal with this next part of lag. Cause like the very weird thing is, it's not lagging with the game, but it's lagging with the stream. Like, I don't get it. Like it lags on the recording and it lags on the stream, but it doesn't lag with the audio in the game. It's literally one of the weirdest things I've ever done. And it probably is just much more on like, I need to lower settings even further, or something like that.
Welcome to Monza, where the crowd are ready for today's action. And we hope you're ready to see the world's best drivers fighting it out for that #1 spot. It's time for the Italian Grand Prix.
Because like, even this is not lagging.
With
Yeah,
top
it's the
speeds
entire
reaching
track.
215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in F1. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action. Here we are then, Monza, the 90th time this event has been held. So a special year for F1 fans, particularly the Italians, who are rightly proud of this event and its heritage.
Yeah, it always feels a bit special here, doesn't it, Crofty? Hamilton holds the joint record with Schumacher for number of wins here at 5 apiece, but could snatch it outright today with a 6.
Nearly 100 years of history here, so let's see what this year holds in store for the Italian Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Ackermann, Carlos Sainz, and Kvyat, Norris, Ricciardo, Gasly and Alexander Albon, Ocon, Leclerc, Lance Stroll and Butler, Vettel, Raikkonen, Kevin Magnussen and Aiden Jackson. Giovinazzi and Romain Grosjean sits at the back of the grid.
Why
and with
am I 18th?
preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
How is my teammate 4th but I'm 18th?
Right, let's see if we can squeeze some performance out of this new power unit. Good luck out there today.
Okay, since I have no setup listed for... Well, since I have no setup listed for Italy, I assume that it's on the Bahrain one. Because, for example, I did go and make sure that's, like, I listed here for Hungary. Because if I did not list Hungary, I would not know that was my Hungary setup. Because I do look more at the file name rather than the location. And so, like, yes, that's the Hungary setup. But if I looked at location, it's like, oh, Belgium. Okay, let me load that then for Belgium. When that's not the case. I loaded this for Belgium. Or did that for Belgium. So... feel like I more want that. Oh, so I had to be 4th. Okay. Here we go. Oh, frick. I didn't like this. That's why. I'm if it's at turn 1, I don't mind restarting for that. I will not take a... I would not take an issue for, well, flashback for an issue at turn 1. Ackerman's up to 3rd. Wow. He's actually out dragging me. Okay.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
I've been in the top 10, Joe. Where have you been at?
Casper should be within reach soon, Aiden. You are free to race.
Probably is Ricardo. Okay, I need Yeah, I'm just gonna set back to that. This is annoying. But at least this is a better overtaking spot.
Good job, nice overtake.
Yep, now go out to sign.
DRS is now enabled.
Cool, Ackerman is holding up the McLaren. Unfortunately, I'll have to join this train though. Because I can overtake them one at a time. That's not an issue. But the issue comes in overtaking all four. Unless I go for track position, unless I give up track position and decide to go for like just try for the undercut.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
No, you're right. I'm gonna try it, but. Not yet. Plus, I don't think I'm at the pace of McLaren. Complete. I can slightly keep up with them, but I'm not going to be probably pulling myself to them. Okay, good. That is about the only good thing I have to say about this controller. Well, about the button on the blow being deemed a B button. The fact that I can just open up that panel and switch it without much of an issue. I did too early. Yeah, just get on the racing line and pass. Oh. I was on overtake! No wonder why I was like, wait. I was there, but I was trying to also make sure that I didn't crash my teammate.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
Okay, if you're lying there, go ahead. Well, I'll just stay here. Now I have a couple car. Now I have a car.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Ackerman.
That move was illegal. Return the position.
Yeah, I saw that. I 100% saw that coming. I'm gonna hope that the strategy pays off. Maybe not, but oh well.
Exit now.
1.9, not bad. Not illegal, but
Up to speed
not
now.
bad.
Let's get some heat into those tires.
I just had to stay within like 20 seconds of Ackerman and them ahead. Like I said, I'm trying for the undercut. So he may get DRS, but I'll at least have better tires for the rest of the track. And later on, yeah, he's gonna have
Casper is in the
tires.
pits. Casper in the pits.
Yeah, I messed up. No, I did not. I was not racing Hamilton anyway. But I was racing Kvyat.
Gap to car in front is 8.4 seconds.
So now I'm technically capable to go hunt down Hamilton, but let's be honest, I'm not hunting down Hamilton. Heck, it's a miracle that I'm even that I was even fighting for fourth. It's because like the Red Bulls and the Ferraris just who knows where they were at. besides now in the pit. I'm actually curious. Who's in the lead? Oh. So it's Albon, Sainz, and then Stroll, all who have not pit. Bottas is actually the effective race leader. Then it's Verstappen, Lewis, me, and finally Kvyat that are the effective top 5. Got it. That's gonna cost me a bunch of time there. Not as much time as what I thought. So. I almost feared that he would be like right on my tail and right in DRS range, but apparently not.
The gap to the car ahead is 8.5 seconds.
There's Stroll, Sainz and Albon into the pit. Bottas is now defending from Verstappen clearly. Yeah, a little bit too much on those curves. Oh, that's Norris that I'm trying to defend from. I do need to stop.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, this time it would be my fault though. Okay, yeah, it's 100% my fault on this one. Because I actually am the one that overfilled it. Rather than just the game saying, yeah, hi, you're this much. Right. Norris will now have DRS on me. Ah, Verstappen and Hamilton both have Bottas. Norris, I don't care about you passing, I just don't want Ackerman behind
Our
you.
gap to the car in front is 10.9 seconds.
And nothing else, just focus on my own race. That's what I basically gotta do.
Gap to teammate behind is 2.1 seconds.
Like I said, I don't actually care about Norris being happy. I just don't want Ackerman. And Oh, I've already used up my flashback. Right, earlier in the race. Earlier in the race to undo a move that essentially would have screwed me over. Or if it didn't screw me over, actually no, it did screw me over because I would have to make an extra pit stop. Essentially would need to pit for like hards or nothing else mediums on like lap 1, maybe 2 or 3. Okay. Which at that point it's still like I don't want to do it because of reasons, but also it's like I don't want it to be there.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
And of course I can't pit now for that, or flashback for it. I just have to deal with it. And hope that I can beat Ackerman back in 8th. Which it will help that I have DRS. I'm not surprised about Verstappen winning. But I still will come home for a top 5 over Albon.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Well, 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 quite the rivalry forming between the rookie Aiden Jackson and his veteran teammate Casper Ackerman.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of when Hamilton signed from McLaren back in 2007. And we all know how that one ended. Alonso returned to Renault pretty much the moment the season wrapped up.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently. It's clear to see that they've put in the work and they should be proud of the victory they secured here.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
So it's a decent result for you today with a finish in the points. How are you feeling, Aiden?
Thing is, I do like this one. The only thing that I go and hate about it is the fact that it does state and be the one to come out on top ahead of Casper. Like if it was ahead of Devin or somebody like that, then it's like, okay, sure, I'll go for that. But not ahead of Casper. Yeah, in all honesty, I probably shouldn't have been doing too much with the McLaren, so I feel like it went well in points and points.
It went well. And points are points. I'm really happy, and I think the team will be too. It's a good result here, so let's see if we can build on that for the next one.
A big talking point, irrespective of today's results, is how you've improved overall throughout the season. What would you say to that?
Yeah, I couldn't do it without the
I
support of the
couldn't
team.
do it without the support of the team. They've been incredible. I'm feeling looked after, and I couldn't ask for more. So any improvements are thanks to them.
It's funny you should mention the team as a whole. Can you give us an update? How is the current relationship between you and Casper Ackerman?
Yeah, we're fine. Driver tricky relationships are always going to be
Look,
tricky.
Driver relationships are always going to be tricky. Individually, you're always pushing yourselves, and that can cause friction. I can't let anything like that worry me. Besides, we're fine.
Great. Well, that's everything.
And 2 months later for the Mexican Grand Prix. Yep. Okay, now you can listen
Mom?
to that.
Aiden, I'm here.
Oh, good. After that flight delay, I was starting to get concerned.
Don't worry. Everything's fine.
And they're looking after you?
Better than at Silverstone.
Good, because you were my lucky charm there, Mum. And I'm hoping you do the same here.
I'll try, love. Now just do what you do, and everything will be great.
I know. Mirror signal maneuver.
And always stick to the speed limit.
I'll try.
Have a great race, Aiden. I'll see you after.
I'm so pleased you're here, Mum. This one's for you, eh?
Okay. I love how they just straight up bring out that it's like, yeah, the interview is meta after that. Mexico, more focus, confirming what we already knew. Ricardo at McLaren. Feels like I've been waiting forever for Eden to do trackside. Best edition yet. Yeah, trying a lot of promise on track. Excited to see what he's capable of. We're heading towards business at end of the season. Now we'll have to crack the crowded middle pack, all vying for those precious points. I lost my favorite driver on my favorite team. Can't come soon enough. Don't know about you, but I'm pretty impressed with Jackson so far. Damien to do well in Mexico. Best new cameras for 2020. I had the streamer chips person. Same blue skies for today's Mexican Grand Prix. Come on, boys. # Williams. Have a chance for something good this season if they can keep this performance up. As we push into the final few races, I want to send a message to the team, thank everyone for all hard work. Move our ups and downs. What team doesn't? But it's humbled me every time to see the creativity and dedication that everyone brings to any challenge we face. It was sliding into the home straight. Let's keep our hard work and vision strong, see if we can bring in some more points for the team. Thought you came across really well, didn't tell you that Colin was a lovely guy. I've been meaning to say, well done on your handling the interviews with Claire. As I mentioned, and only yesterday, how pleased he is that you're an ambassador for the team. We're becoming really good at this. Mexico has a reputation for being fast track like Monza, but the circuit has technical sections which are going to be tough to get right with to reduce downforce. Yeah, to be fair, this is why I love Mexico so much. The reason why I love Mexico as a track, like, so much, is the fact that it actually isn't so much of a, like, oh, hey, it's a power circuit, it's an aero circuit, it's a chassis circuit. No, it's a car circuit. It literally, from what I have more done on it, it's like, it's a whole, yes, the driver can push it up further to where it's not, to where the car is not where it's supposed to be, but a lot more times than not, you're not gonna push it too far up. it's a whole lot more that's just like either a showcase of a very good driver, or B, it's a showcase of a very good car. Like that's honestly what I more see Mexico as. So when I go and see the IRL Mexico Grand Prix, provided that they have not changed anything on it, I see that that's actually who has the better car at that point. Like, whoever is doing the better laps consistently, they have the better car. But ultimately it can change. Info laps remain. Williams looking strong. 4 points in order to prove. One last push is needed from Aiden, desperate to keep pace with his teammate. Okay. So I just had to keep pace with Ackerman. Got it. So Ackerman's up there. 7 laps remaining.
How's it feeling out there, Aiden?
Yeah, good. I think we can start to push a little. Where's Casper?
Ahead of you. Don't worry about Casper, Aiden. Let's just improve your current position.
Yeah, copy.
Okay, so Casper's all the way up there.
Casper's sat in P8.
And ahead of her, Mercedes. I see that up there. That's Bottas in 10th. Oh yeah, I wanted to catch up to Bell.
You're 4 places down on Casper.
I know, Jeff. I also see that the gap to the teammate is 6.4 seconds. At least if nothing else, I would get DRS due to the back marker. No, back marker, I want...
Casper sat in
I want
P8.
some DRS. There's no... 16. And nothing else, that should help with the point of catching up and making up for the points where I could have sped up in in some of the other sections, but that car was there where I wanted to place it and I couldn't. There it's Sun sent me. That was all me.
You're 4 places down on Casper.
I know. Frick.
How's it feeling out there, Aiden?
Yeah, good. I think we can start to push a little. Where's Casper?
Ahead of you. Don't worry about Casper, Aiden. Let's just improve your current position.
Yeah, copy.
Casper's sat in P8.
No wonder why I was so low on the ERS.
You're 4 places down on Casper.
What? Why are there still blue flags listed?
Casper's sat in P8.
Yeah, I figured that was what was there. If somebody was down in 10th, I figured it was going to be Bottas.
Casper is 3 places ahead of you right now. Okay, gap ahead is 1.6 seconds.
In all honesty, I do hope that later points I will get the choice of like I essentially I can choose to do something like I I play the team game and stay behind, or choose to pass, but if I pass, I go for it.
Casper's sat in P8.
For now. So I'm not catching on Botas, but I'm catching on Ackerman.
We're trailing our teammate by 3.2 seconds. Casper is 3 places ahead of you right now.
Yeah, because I was trying to catch up to Mercedes, and obviously I'm not going to be completely capable to catch up to Mercedes.
Casper sat in P8.
I know it's in P8, Jeff. Don't alert me about that.
Casper is a couple of places up on you.
I used the replay too early. Damn it. Sorry, I used the flashback too early.
How's it feeling out there, Aiden?
Yeah, good. I think we can start to push a little. Where's Casper?
Ahead of you. Don't worry about Casper, Aiden. Let's just improve your current position.
Yeah, copy.
Casper sat in P8. Gap to car in front is 1.7 seconds. You're 4 places down on Casper.
Yeah, what I need to do is essentially just get a little bit more ERS. Now that I'm at least within striking range on battle.
Gap to teammate ahead is 6.0 seconds. Casper's sat in P8. Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Still don't need that all-out pace, but all-out pace does help.
Casper is 3 places ahead of you right now. Casper's sat in P8. Our gap behind is 1.8 seconds. Casper is 3 places ahead of you right now.
Yes, I'm right there with the
It's clear
Okay, I
from
didn't know
anyone
to do
watching
that.
either in the stands or at home, the determination on show from Williams and Aiden Jackson today.
No, you're not wrong there, Ant. His performance has improved race by race throughout the season, and his driving today, impeccable. Here's a test for him now, though, as they head down the main straight. There's a lot of friction between these two, and his teammates after him. Will he budge?
Pole position, Aiden.
Oh, I've never seen anything like this on a racetrack before. Two teammates wheel to wheel.
Keep it clean.
Inches separating them and they crash. Oh, they've come together in spectacular style, and they're both out of the race.
To be fair, he did say hold position. He was told to hold position. I 100% say Jackson's at fault here. He didn't do what he was told, and essentially the crash occurred. If I get the option, I'm gonna say that was my mistake. I was told and I just didn't.
Close the door. Sit down.
Yeah.
What the hell was going on out there? We've invested millions in you two. Millions. And look at you both. Acting like a couple of school kids. You've got a lot to prove this year, boy. And you're swanning around like butter wouldn't melt. And as for you, you should know better. I'm disgusted. You should both be ashamed.
Brian,
Not a word. Not a single word. I should fire you both right here and now. You've screwed our chances this season. The team is bigger than you two and your petty squabbles. Grow up! Any more, and you're both out. You hear me? I'll finish the season behind the wheel myself if I have to. Both of you, get out.
Go away.
Hey.
Hey.
So, what did he say?
Threatened to fire both of us.
He won't.
That's not the point.
I'll just leave you be.
Is Lily okay? Does she know I'm safe?
Yeah, she saw you climb out. She's fine. I left her with your mother.
Okay, good.
You've survived worse, you know?
Doesn't make it any easier.
Maybe not, but you're not hurt. And you have a family who'll love you. The rest are just details. I'll see you later.
Okay, now that they're not, now that they're not speaking, I'll state my thoughts. Completely. So, from a team standpoint, Jackson was at fault. He was told to hold, and due to the fact that he didn't back off and stuff like that, he was there. I was like he was there and they collided. And so to that point, Jackson's at fault. However, Ackerman, in terms of the stewards, is at fault for that collision. And the reason for that is Jackson had a run. So if he was not lifting, and well, if he did not brake or lift early, he was going to collide as I run right into the back of Ackerman. And Ackerman moved over to block. So like he was already not, I don't think he was on the racing line. And Jackson was already alongside, so he couldn't really go over without making contact. And he moved over, hit Jackson. Jackson just so happened to lose control and spin off right into Ackerman. And so, both are technically at fault, but it honestly does depend on like who's at, well, who are you referring to at fault there? Yep. No, you would still get that from Butler. I do agree with Mr. Whatevs. It's like they're both better at this. As for Natalie, I do agree that yes, Ackerman probably should have let Jackson pass, but egos were getting in the way, like essentially a Devin Haven, and with Zippy, I do kind of understand, but yeah, it's kind of the same. Like Jackson did have more pace, but he was told to hold. So yeah. It was that was certainly a thing. Oh, so yeah, he does make a plan. He does make something in Breaking Point. I was told that Weber, well, Lucas, I think Weber, was actually in Breaking Point. But yeah. Oh, this is Akron's phone, not Jackson's phone. Yeah. Did Jackson actually post something about this? Curious about it. Oh yeah, Lucas Weber. No words, at least you can, now I can type here in your professional capacity. Once Briar is done with you, I want you in my office. Absolute disgrace. Don't know if he's contacted you, but you need to go see Simon. Yeah, don't make the situation worse. Hope you're okay. So relieved to see you walk it off. I can only imagine what you're going through. Stay strong. Oh. So at least with the storyline of Breaking Point, essentially like the original point of stuff in F1 2019 and Lucas probably goes up for like 1, maybe 2 seasons. Devin just keeps going on like Hamilton was. But Casper Ackerman and Lucas Weber were the 2 originals. Okay, fair enough. In light of this afternoon's incident, I've taken the initiative to reschedule all immediate post-race interviews. I'll contact you soon with the updated schedule. Fair enough. But, yeah, I'll be honest. I did not expect that dive bomb to go right into the cutscene. I was slowing down. I did not expect that to work. So, I was trying to take the corner, but apparently it worked. Oh, and it's also 2 next season. So, Q3, the Austrian Grand Prix, is 2020. Fresh start for Casper Ackerman and Williams. Following the unceremonious chances to the unceremonious end to the team's chances in 2020. Both driver and team are looking for a strong start in the season opener in Melbourne. I assume that at this point, since I am playing Williams, or I did pick to go for Williams, now I'm playing Casper and Ackerman. No, I assume that I'm playing Ackerman and that Jackson is over at Mercedes.
Here we are then, another season of Formula One racing is upon us. Some teams confident following pre-season, whilst others still looking for answers. Let's see what the future holds for them as qualifying gets underway here in Melbourne. So, Aidan Jackson in 9th, but Williams still hopeful the youngster can secure a decent position. Let's see how he gets on here. Teammate Casper Ackerman didn't make it through to Q3, narrowly missing out by just
13 milliseconds. You did all you could. If I went out second today, I would have those 13 milliseconds back, no problem. Why do they keep sending me out first?
11th isn't the end of the world, Casper. You'll make those places back.
Yeah, for sure. But I shouldn't have to.
In all honesty, I will go and do the alternate to Casper.
Zoe, hey.
Morning, Daddy.
Lily, you know it's not morning where Daddy is, right?
Mummy says you're on the other side of the world.
And that's right. Daddy is in Australia. I'm upside down.
Then why don't the cars fall off?
Mommy can explain that. Can I speak to her?
Don't fall off, Daddy.
I won't, Lily. Promise.
Hey, qualifying not so good, huh?
They sent me out first.
Again?
Yeah.
Well, some of your best races were coming from midfield.
Yeah?
Yeah. Besides, I thought you loved a challenge. Lils, off the table. Now, it's breakfast time. I should go.
Sure.
You'll be great. You always are. Love ya.
Love you too.
In all honesty, one thing that I do hope that they eventually go and do for the main series, for the actual like My Team thing, is actually have Lucas Weber and Devin Butler as some of the people. Or rather, actually now that they have it, kind of like how have an actual breaking point pack for like 2022. So basically what I mean by that is as F2 drivers, you do get you get the normal F2 drivers, you get the icons if you have the deluxe edition. And then like as well, you get the option of Lucas Weber as a driver, Devin Butler as a driver, should you actually, want him or just want him on the grid so that you can just take him out repeatedly, not care really about team stuff. And then also like Casper Ackerman and Aidan Jackson. Like, I feel like that would actually make it a whole lot more interesting and fun. But I understand why they're not just having that type of thing be there. Just a quick message to everyone wishing well for the new season. More prep work in the season, more than anything I can remember. Now it's time to make all of our hard work pay off. You're all on the team for a reason. Delighted to work with each and every one of you. Just make sure you are aware that the Mexico incident from last season is being referred to occasionally in the press whenever Williams are mentioned. Try to give a positive interview for us. This is the kind of attitude we want to push forwards. Give it a read if you can. New season is a new opportunity for all of us to show Williams in a positive light. Not that we are expecting anything different, but it's looking like a nice, clear weekend. Perfect racing conditions. Full report is attached. Hey Casper, let me know when you're free for coffee. I'll be around at most of the races. Promise to turn my journal brain off. Fair enough. It is what it is, really. Yeah. Actually, I do want to kind of... Okay, let me just close out of that and hope that works. I had up something then that I was not really caring for, just for a lurk, but since they're done streaming, might as well not have it causing even more lag. I swear, if that's what actually causes it, I'm gonna be pissed. No,
Something's not right.
That's not funny.
Understood, Casper. We're on it.
It's the gearbox. I lost a gear.
Push on, Casper. We're assessing. Just push on best you can.
I'll try.
Right, we've looked at the gearbox issue, but I'm afraid there's nothing we can do.
Something's not right.
Understood, Casper. We're on it.
It's the gearbox. I lost a gear.
Push on, Casper. We're assessing. Just push on best you can.
I'll try.
Okay, bad news on the gearbox. The team are trying everything they can think of, but they're not optimistic. Just keep at it, do your best. That's all we can ask.
Wait, did Devin get crashed out? No, he's just really slow because he was the gravel and then the grass. I will have to use overtake at points like this so I can better manage it. The frick? What the heck did I just do? Well, I made Tony Hawk proud. Oh. Frick. Okay, now it's a restart.
Something's not right.
Understood, Casper. We're on it.
It's the gearbox. I lost the gear.
Push on, Casper. We're assessing. Just push on best you can.
I'll try.
So basically, it's just like don't crash out.
Right, we've looked at the gearbox issue, but I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. Try and drive around it. We'll just have to hope for the best. Remember that you have a lot of torque in these power units, so you should be able to stay in higher gears for a lot of the lap.
Unfortunately, I lost 7.
We're trailing our teammate by 5.8 seconds.
I just wanted to try to crash Butler. I don't think it's possible.
Something's not right.
Understood, Casper. We're on it.
It's the gearbox. I lost the gear.
Push on, Casper. We're assessing. Just push on best you can.
I'll try.
In all honesty, this is probably better for manual, but oh well.
Okay, bad news on the gearbox. The team are trying everything they can think of, but they're not optimistic.
If it's in the first few corners, or when I have control, I'm not going to. I'm just going to restart.
Something's not right.
Understood, Casper. We're on it.
It's the gearbox. I lost the gear.
Push on, Casper. We're assessing. Just push on best you can.
I'll try.
Right, we've looked at the gearbox issue, but I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. Try and drive around it. We'll just have to hope for the best. Remember that you have a lot of torque in these power units, so you should be able to stay in higher gears for a lot of the lap.
Organ can go. I don't care. But Butler is heading to a wall. He is busy.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.9 seconds.
I'm curious, where is... Ah! So Jackson is 9th here. Or rather 8th. Did I break his front wing? No, I wish. I wish I did though. gonna deal with this for 5 laps. I swear, if he does blame this on Jackson, that is one thing that I'm not gonna agree with Ackerman on.
Come on, you can win that place back.
No, I can't. To an Alpine, now I'm in Williams. For 1.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
2. I have a gearbox issue. I've lost 7. At least make sure that Butler does not get past. Mainly by trying to crash him, but details. Otto really does not like being an 8, unless they're going from 6 to 8. So I may not visually broke it, but I at least broke Devin Butler's car to the point where he's not going to really be able to keep up with me. From the looks of it. I could be wrong. In fact, I probably am wrong, but yeah. Even if he does get up here, he'll have a different issue. Namely, me and tires involving his car.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Okay, there's more like it.
This is your final lap of the race.
Like I said, but Butler catches up, he's in for a different issue. Possibly a wreck.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.5 seconds.
I'm not going to trust it to be a wreck. Wow, that really didn't know how to shift that time. I'm gonna just use the RS still alive.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
We've witnessed some great battles on the streets of Melbourne today, and they've taken a fantastic win. Well, what's happened there to Casper Ackerman? Still managed to finish, but that's got to be frustrating, Ant.
Yeah, looks like maybe it was a gearbox fault, which is always a blow for the driver. Ackerman won't be happy, but I'd say he's done very well in the circumstances.
Well, this isn't the start he would have wanted after last season. Let's hope things pick up for him. The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
Bad luck out there today. Let's talk about it.
So, not a great race out there for you today, Casper. Can you talk us through what happened?
Yeah, clearly an issue with the gearbox.
Well, it was clearly an issue with the gearbox. Not a great place to be as a driver, but we'll work on it, I'm sure.
Well, despite obvious vehicle difficulty, you still managed to finish. How hard is it to bring it over the line when facing such issues?
Yeah, it's quite difficult to compete, but
well, it's almost impossible. You have the race going on around you, and all you want to do is compete. Your adrenaline is up, but there's nothing you can do about it. What else can I say?
While it's an unfortunate start to this season, last season was muddied by a tense relationship with your teammate. How are things now with you and Aiden?
I mean, I could say that, but like that is definitely much more fitting of Ackerman, but I do prefer for them to go and actually grow as people, though.
That was last season. It's no secret that Aiden and I had a few run-ins. But that's the risk when you put two drivers together for the first time. I don't like to look back, only forward. I'm sure he's learned a lot, and we'll see what happens this season.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Because, yeah, I did want them to be nice to each other and actually be teammates. Because, like, in all honesty, it's like, I do understand wanting to do it for the pace, but it's like, he was told to all positions, like, and nothing else, he should have commented to the team, it's like, but I am faster. It's like, shouldn't you let us go shouldn't you let me go forward? I might get us more points. And then it's like, and nothing else. If it's like you hold position and people come at, it's like, it's the team's decision. If you want to blame anybody for anything that happened, blame the team. I just followed orders. Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, I will address one thing that you said. I very much prefer to actually start at 11th, actually. The reason why is, like, if I'm about a midfield team, I actually would prefer to start 11th, due to the fact that, if I'm starting 11th, then I get the choice of, like, okay, well, if I want to start on hards, I can. If I want to start on mediums, I can. Or if I want to just do, like, the people up front are, and I can choose to start on softs, and I can go for, like, a very aggressive strategy or something. Yeah, it is very hard when things are out of control that occur, though. And it certainly was not the start that Ackerman would have wanted. And but, like, I definitely do say that it's fine to be frustrated, but it's like, it was very unfortunate. Yes, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Let's just turn on this magic button right here and go straight. And don't worry about it. Don't worry about the fact that my brakes are smoking. It's fine. Everything is fine. I totally will have four wheels braking for the turn 1. Nothing wrong with that. I am not sure if that Buns like here thing was actually a shot at Hamilton and just placed in towards the last minute, or if that was actually just like there and they predicted that. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah. Wow, Jimmy. Wow, that. Okay, I do kind of feel bad for Ackerman at this point, though. Like, he is essentially just being hammered by criticism, despite not actually being bad. But it is what it is. Now, I will say this, that the main reason why I didn't want to blame Jackson, or say that when it happened with Jackson's car, is because, like, well, yes, it is something that's probably more likely to happen with Ackerman, because it's, like, probably some of the more, like, questionable components, unless they're just better, are probably going to be on Ackerman's car. But they're not going to be just like, oh, hey, yeah, let's just place this specific gearbox that's designed to fail on Ackerman's car. Because the team ultimately wants points. So they're not going to just be like, yeah, let's sabotage one of our drivers so that we can get this car up and running and essentially, like, do it well. But Yeah. I mean, technically that would have been 2 seasons ago. Oh, wait, no. No, technically he didn't say anything bad about Ackerman or about Jackson on this point. He said bad about the team. That's where the thing was. So, ultimately not really a bad thing. Looking to bounce back after the frustrations of the Austrian Grand Prix, Casper and Williams are eager to find stability in Bahrain. But as the race goes on, it becomes clear that his tire wear is reaching critical. Oh, hello, puncture. And specifically, either in turn 12 or well, I'm specifically loading in either turn 12 or I'm loading in around turn 4. Looks like turn 4 is where I'm loading in at. No, turn 12 actually.
Understood. Can you box next lap, Casper? Box next lap.
No, I need to come in now. It's quite bad.
We've got Aiden coming in now. Just hold out one more lap, please, Casper.
Isn't he a lap down?
Yes, he's on a different strategy though.
Haven't I got priority?
He's boxing now. Please hold off, Casper.
Fine. No, I'm all over the place here. I'm coming in now. Must have been pretty urgent for Aiden, huh?
Please be patient, Casper.
There goes another place. And another. Okay, let's go, let's go.
Okay, this time I do feel for Ackerman. Because literally his teammate was on pressure. Well, yes, they were both on the same tires, but
let's see if you can get a few places back, please, Casper.
But like as well. When it's like, yeah, hi, there's this person down here that's already a lap down, and you're in 11th. Yeah, the person in 11th kind of should have priority over the team. Like, he should have hit, like, right back. Or at least been... Like, he should have been fully capable to have done it, like, at that moment. But, team said, nope. Alonso's pit, right? Yeah. And I have about 5 laps to get back up into 8. This one I truly do feel for.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.7 seconds.
Oh, I thought that was Jackson ahead of me, not Alonso. Oh, push harder. Oh my god. High screen freezes. And that wasn't even just like, yeah, hi, my computer is bad. No, that was just like, hi, game trying to screw you over. I swear, they built in a freeze mechanic just because Erba was like oh, hey, I'm not gonna get screen freeze. And then it's like, nope. Hi, screen freeze. Because, like, the game's normally fine. It's just that there's certain aspects where the game's like, nope, let me just screen freeze here.
Good job, nice overtake.
Correct, I was on overtake a little bit too much, so.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Do the switch back. Did get DRS at least.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
I've been in top 10. Okay, a little bit too aggressive. Let's just get the ground off the Yuki. Okay, 8th robot, yeah. So I can pit at Orcon. Okay, so I'm probably
There's
gonna get
3 laps of fuel remaining.
for coming in. Yeah, I feared, and nothing else, I was probably gonna be in the illegal overtake. So that was a dive bomb minute. I'm gonna wait till I'm like around.
This is your final lap of the race. There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Okay, not the best, but at least better. And then you might as well use up all the remaining parts in PRF. Just make sure that I'm there at the start finish.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
I understand any frustrations for Ackerman on this time.
An interesting little encounter between Ackerman and Jackson in the pit lane, and might that cause more friction behind the scenes?
Ackerman sounded pretty angry on the radio, didn't he? Told to box the next lap, but he came in anyway. That's not the decision of a man thinking clearly. Is he bringing his personal grievances onto the track? I think he could be.
They denied each other a significant number of points last season, and if today's anything to go by, those issues look like continuing. So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
No, that's just the usual podium celebration. No need to worry about it. Plus, it lags the game anyway. Well, it lags the stream.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
Congratulations on a tough race today, Casper. To all of us watching, it seemed as if there was some sort of clash in pitting strategy. Can you talk us through it?
Yeah, I will straight up say that the team strategy was wrong, so I called it.
The team strategy was wrong, so I called it. I had to. Sometimes when you're the one behind the wheel, you've got to call the shots. I felt the tires begin to go off and realized I needed to come in. The team may disagree, but I pulled it back, so we'll see.
So the problem we all witnessed today was a team call, and not a sign of continuing tensions again this season between you and Aiden Jackson.
Yeah, I would say that we're professionals. I'm sure we'll work through it.
Well, I'm not going to lie, as I'm sure it's obvious to everyone here. Aiden and I have never really seen eye to eye, which causes some tension. But we're also professionals, so it shouldn't get in the way of our performance. I'm sure we'll work through it. Why do you ask?
Well, you seemed angry on the radio with your team. People are asking if that's an indicator of a deeper issue behind the scenes. What would you say to that?
Thing is, this is one that I don't want to go and say no comment, but no comment is almost what I want to say. Like, that's ironic. Like, I don't want to say no comment, but I feel like no comment is what I want to say. It's weird. Cause like, it's just like, I feel like that's probably more accurate.
Well, of course I'm angry. I mean, irrespective of today's result, the team isn't working together at peak efficiency, in my opinion. It's frustrating. We'll see what the rest of the season brings, but I think we've all got work to do.
Thank you for your time.
Because, yeah, like I definitely do agree that the team was not working at efficiency there.
I just don't get it, Zoe. He gets to pit ahead of me, and they give his car the only new power unit last season. And he gets to go out behind me in qualifying. This kid is the new #1 driver.
I don't believe that to be true.
But then why does he get paid more?
You're still upset about that?
No. Well, I don't know, maybe. I just wish I never found out.
It's not the money, though, is it?
I'm old.
You're not old.
Like this again. I am old. For a driver, I'm old.
Come on, this is your last season. You said you'd make it count.
I still need to tell them.
When will you?
Soon.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, forget about Jackson.
Okay.
And stop playing the victim. It doesn't suit you.
All right, okay.
It's Zandvoort next, remember? Everyone's gonna be rooting for you. Be the guy they love. And hey.
What?
Be the guy I love.
That's cute. Did you come up with that yourself?
I'm a natural-born charmer.
Hmm. Verstappen's got nothing on me.
You had to ruin it.
Yeah, he really had to ruin it by bringing up Verstappen. Yeah. Yeah, I do agree with the Acker my man person there. It's like, well, yes, it was deja vu kind of, but it's like, what was Ackerman really supposed to do? The tires were literally gone, and he was the one that was in the points place. He should have gotten priority. Like with Lulu there, I do kind of agree that, yeah, sticking to the agreed strategy is great, but it's like, if you go back to the, to like early F1, yeah, a lot of times it was the drivers that were calling these shots. It's like Ackerman literally just did an early F1 thing. So it's kind of just there. Yeah. Save wear and tear on your pick. I mean, it's fair. Oh my god. Yeah, that's also the other thing that people don't do. Like when he was sliding, it's like, yeah, that's literally when it's like, Yeah. Yeah, I do agree with Lucas. At that point, it's like, yeah, he did really need to come in. Because if you're sliding in a fun car, you're losing a bunch of losing a bunch of pace. 2, you're just gonna fall anyway. It's like, might as well just pit. Well, might as well just pit, might as well double stack, and then hope you can claw back. Which way he did. So kind of just how it was, really. Though I will agree with Timmy at Marduk. Yeah. Literally Williams was in the wrong there. It's like, even if you favor a driver, you should still pit them. Like with Mercedes is at France. It's like, okay, fair enough on not pitting Bottas. It was the wrong call, but it's fair. Hamilton was out. They didn't want to pit Hamilton and give up the track position. But also it's like Bottas did call it. There's nothing wrong with either set, but ultimately Bottas made the right call. It was supposed to be pit. People did bring up in a different call that in a podcast that, yeah, if he wanted to pit that badly, he could have literally said, no, get mediums ready, I'm coming in. And when he gets down to the pit road, it's like, well, when he goes into pits, it's like, well, now we kind of have to go and get the mediums out and get ready for him to pit. He said it. If we weren't ready, it's our fault, not his, then. And if it works out well, then great job with Bottas. I appreciate you're angry, but please don't badmouth the team in front of the press. It was a strategy we agreed on together. I know things change out there on track. I know frustrations arise, but we are a team. Don't forget that. The debrief's been moved back a half hour. We'll go over what went wrong with the tire strategy. See you there. So that clip from the team radio has been getting the rounds. Press love. Must have been pretty urgent for AM line, and Williams is trending for all the wrong reasons. Hashtag there goes another place is gaining traction too. We don't want people to bring up Mexico again. We waited a long time for that to die down. It's not a great look for the team, but I'm here to help us manage it. Just give me a call if you need. Yeah, that's fair. So to chapter 9. And nothing else, I made good progress. I at least went through 5 chapters. Mechanical failures and team strategy frustrations have affected Ackerman's early races in the season. Grid now heading to Zandvoort, Ackerman's native country of the Netherlands. He hopes a return home will be the piano to his recent struggles. Probably not, but yeah. One race for Verstappen and Ackerman, the former on the line. Okay, I'll accept this and listen to it.
Zoe.
Daddy!
Hey, Lils. What have you been doing today?
I drew a picture.
Yeah? What's it a picture of?
It's a secret.
Okay. Well, maybe you'll show it to me later.
Maybe. Will you win today, Daddy?
I hope so, Lils. Hey, can I ask you a question?
What's the question?
Who's your favorite racing driver?
You are.
Yeah, just checking. Can I speak to Mommy now?
No.
Okay.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye, Lily.
Okay, lots of talk about the Dutchman, some cute predictions, but surely no way he finishes. Okay, so the goal is probably gonna be finish ahead of Verstappen. And this is, I'm not really looking forward to need to finish. Well, I'm really not looking forward to finishing ahead of Verstappen, but I've also had to beat McLaren's, so. Zandvoort is narrow, full of elevation changes, extremely steep camber, particularly around the final corner. Turn 12, it's blind and very tight. Yeah, that's very true. The interview you did with Morgan West has gone out. He can be a little tricky when he wants to, but you did a great job. I think you came across well. Let's talk about Verstappen. Let the result be as gracious as you can about it. You can't go wrong. Hey, I know you like to keep top of your emails, so I figured leave you a little good luck message. Enjoy it out there, Cass. It'll be great to have you home tonight. If it goes well, we can celebrate. If it doesn't, well, home is the best place to be. Either way, I can't wait. Okay. Nikki. Oh, yeah, right. The final victory in the career of Nikki Lotta. Oh, yeah, right. Pross was there. But, yeah. It is what it is. Now time for the final chapter that we'll really be able to do this week. There's a family in the crowd. Casper looks stupid and check to turn around his fortunes. And I need to go to 13. I said to first on the grid, don't I? At the very least, the hope is I don't have to finish first and I start 20th. I'm sorry, mid-race. Okay, no, I get
it's time to go racing once again here at Zandvoort as we get underway for the Dutch Grand Prix. Zandvoort circuit then, 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout the 2.6 mile lap. And watch out for cars making use of the DRS zone into turn 1 to try and overtake. And so here we are, Zandvoort. If there's one thing you can guarantee, it's the incredible atmosphere these Dutch fans provide. The sea of orange shirts as much a part of the Grand Prix as the track itself. Max Verstappen, always a home favourite, but in the midfield, all eyes on Williams' Casper Ackerman. He'll be looking to turn around a poor patch of form, and what better time to do it than right here, in front of his home crowd. With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position. And Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Leclerc, Sergio Perez, and Bottas, Sainz, Ackerman, Fernando Alonso, and Daniel Ricciardo.
Where is Jackson?
Gasly, Jackson, Esteban Ocon, and Tsunoda. Butler, Stroll.
I mean, that's
Mick
fair,
Schumacher,
but
and Kimi Raikkonen. Giovinazzi.
I did say that it's like,
Mazepin.
don't expect it to be too
it's almost
different.
time for lights
That's what
so
my
let's
point
go
was.
down to the track.
I never said that I wouldn't really buy it.
Crowd's all behind you today, Cass.
Breaking point.
Let's use that momentum and see what you can do out there.
I feel like I more want this. I feel like I more want it to be on, like, lap 10. Yeah, more lap 10. But yeah, breaking point has actually been fairly interesting. I'm not gonna say that's been the most interesting thing in the world, but okay, why are you putting me at freaking? And 20 laps. I understood like 19.3, but fair. But why freaking 20? And one of the main reasons why I did technically buy it was the fact that it's like, one, there was breaking point. The other reason why I did kind of buy it is due to the fact of essentially the two-player career. So one of the things that I was planning to do, in fact, I was planning on doing it more on today, with breaking point on like Friday, was actually the two-person career, but me and my brother, who I was planning on doing it with, figured out that yeah, he would need to be on PC and have it on PC if we were actually to play it together. Mainly because two-player career, well, yes, LAN's in this game, it does not let you do two-player career LAN. I don't know why, it just doesn't. So that's an unfortunate thing. Then essentially, like, the icons were also decently interesting. I may not use them for the My Team, but it is nice to go and have the option of like Prost, Senna, Button, and Nico Rosberg, etc., with all the F2 people. And Focus was actually pretty interesting. And after all, it did go and have, well, it does have, let me have a replay where on the My Team, and I didn't realize it at the time. I just know that me and Deruvula actually switched places. So, like, I started 11th, my teammate started 19th. We switched. What I didn't realize during that race, was my teammate at one point was fighting a Mercedes. With the 8th best car on the grid, he was fighting a Mercedes. So, yeah, this has actually been pretty interesting, despite not actually having the F1 2020, I'll say the actual like 2021 cars, which are now like the 2022 cars. But yeah, there have been disappointments in this game, such as like not having the classic cars, and My Team still being essentially pretty much the same as what it was in 2020. So for the most part, it is the same as F1 2020, but there is a storyline with this, and there are still a bunch of other things to do with this game, that I actually don't mind it, surprisingly, despite how similar it is to 2020. Now, where's my goal? Okay, at least podium. Plus, in other than Breaking Point, where else will you see a Williams be fighting a Mercedes for position? Unless you want to refer to Bottas' bad luck at like Imola, I think. I forget if I had to change anything on the setup for this. No, I didn't want to change it. Since I don't have a setup for this, but I've done it, I assume that this is the right setup. Okay, so my teammates go. Alright, the other reason why I actually did buy this game is this damage mod. So like, I essentially, if you put it on simulation, what it lets you do is it lets you damage the underbody. I can't fully show it, but it actually does let you damage edge and break off both the rear and the front tires standard. So you don't have to now have a damage
behind
mod.
you today, Cass. Let's use that momentum and see what you can do out
in the later parts of F1 2020, my team, I did put on a damage mod. Now I don't actually have to do it for that reason, or at least not for the reason that I did. Can I actually make it past turn 1? Or sorry, no, can I actually make it past even like turn like 7? Oh. I mean, that's unfair. I just wanted to do nothing else spin out Hamilton. Well, hopefully it crashed into Hamilton, but it is what it is. And nothing else I'll do after this. Okay, I'm changing up my strategy now. So, I will edit this. Start on softs. Stint 2. Go to hards. So yeah, I'm fine with this. Pit at lap 6 for hards. Hards. Start on softs. It will give me a good position early on, and then I just have to hold. I am on hard on this, by the way. So this is the hardest difficulty I can put these AIs on. Though the objective will never change. So I technically could put on challenging if I really feel like this is just too much. To be fair, I also never use flashbacks on 20, but here I do.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Partly due to the fact of the easy to break front. I tried the outside, didn't work. Get past photos.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
This is what I was saying about, like, I just wanted to see about, like, getting that early speed to gain the track position. I knew I had to back out of that. All I had to do is just then after this keep it in pit stops. So if I want to pit up like stop 7 or 8, I can technically.
We've moved into P4.
Okay, now I can go after Perez.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the hards.
They will be faster than me on the engine stop, though. No.
Gap to car in
all
front
honesty,
is 2.5 seconds.
In hindsight, I probably should just went for the medium thing. But oh well. I assume that Verstappen, Perez, or Bottas is, or Hamilton is designed to have an issue. But I'm not gonna be holding my breath on that. Here's DRS. Damn it. At least he's shooting a DRS down that straight.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
Whoops. I meant to do flashback. Because I realized I got on the throttle a little bit too soon, which is also another thing I do like about this game, ironically. Is that if you do make a mistake and are like on the throttle on a curve, it can easily spin you out. So, there are a lot of nice things, or at least a lot of nice differences between this and F1 2020, but...
Release.
It's literally just preference on, like,
these
do you
tires
want
now.
the...
We want to finish the race on this compound.
Do you want the, like, extra stuff, or... well, do you want to go and lose the classic cars in exchange for, like, Breaking Point and My Team icons, or do you want to just do other things? No. I obviously chose to do Breaking Point and stuff like that, but it is what it is. Well, at least now I get to change back to...
The crowd's all behind you today, Cass. Let's use that momentum and see what you can do out there.
At least I can change to that. Because I didn't want to go for the early soft thing. That way if I wanted to do the dive bomb, I could. But if I didn't want to, then I didn't have to. Because it gives me that early speed, but also lets me go and have a little bit more speed in the later points of the race where everybody's already made their pit stop. Plus, I can then essentially speed past them on it. Well, try to do a different type of undercut when they're on their older mediums. I'm on fresh mediums. So they can also then try to overcut me by doing the softs a little bit later than what I did the switch to mediums. But ultimately it should be the same speed and strategy.
Nice move. Good job.
Well, it would be ultimately technically the same speed for strategy, assuming like pit stops were perfectly fine. Well, pit stops were fine between the two people and other things like that.
Okay, DRS is now available.
be fair, the other thing that I might have actually heard is it might be just that Norris never got past smoke test like he was supposed to. I should not have passed there. That was a stupid move. Watch me do it again. Yeah, it says finish on podium. It doesn't say get on the podium position. Or rather, it doesn't say get to X position before this point. Goodbye, Norris. Now I can technically go after Hamilton and Verstappen if I really wanted to. I don't think I'm going to have the pace to do that, but you never know. I can at least attack the corners how I want to right now. Oh. I didn't realize I never used flashback. That does mean, however, I now see the issue. I was on overtake. No wonder why that occurred. Around this corner, it's fine to be on overtake because
we're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
So yeah, I will try to make some changes between now and next stream that will hopefully make F1 run better. One thing is, like, if I remember correctly, like, switch off of the, like, change every 10 minutes background thing. That probably takes up a bit of processing to do. And then also, like, see if I can't find the other setting I was referring to switching down, but I just never did before this room. Because, like, I do fear that there's stuff going wrong. That is why I'm not capable to run this well, or at least why I'm not capable to stream this well without the laggy frame. Part of it probably is the game, since the recording earlier was like, yeah, hi, I'm choppy, despite the fact that game audio is perfectly fine, menus are fine, but when the game is running, for whatever reason, it's not. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not.
We want to pit this lap, so push now. The gap to the car ahead is 5.7 seconds.
Okay, now I should be able to keep up.
Complete, go now.
I'll be racing on the exit.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Right behind Sonoda. So I'll probably want to pass Sonoda for a little bit extra track position. Plus that I don't have to deal with being behind him. I got nothing else to worry about my year outcome. So just can't make any mistakes because I've already used up that one flashback. Unfortunately, that also means that if I get a screen freeze, yeah, I have to take whatever it gives me, or I just restart. That said, it's a little past the point for a restart, so this is why I have to take for the stream, and unless I got screwed over literally by a screen freeze, I'm not going to do like what I did last week, where I just kind of like did breaking point. I'm perfectly fine.
Okay, the gap behind is 3.9 seconds.
Sure. I went a little bit too much on the gas there. But nothing serious. Or at least nothing too serious. Especially since they don't run simulation damage in this like what I normally do. So the only thing I actually really do have to worry about, at least with the curves, is the fact that I can catch air on the curves, I can apparently power slide on the curves, and I can do a bunch of other things on the curves that are all just equally not good.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.4 seconds.
So I made Butler actually have to lift off. Because he knew that he was pinning, he knew that I was going to be right there. So that was a nice screen freeze. Luckily it didn't go for long, so I didn't have to really worry about it, but still a very annoying thing to deal with. At least I only have to defend until those tires wear out. Once those tires once those tires drop off, I should be good. Video has been working on. And as expected, I am behind on Verstappen and Hamilton, but I am ahead of Bottas and Perez. I'm good, right? Because my tire wear should be good for the next 2 laps. I'm see where my fuel usage is. So 5.59.
Okay, gap ahead is 9.2 seconds.
9. Hopefully it's about 0.559 at the line again, and nothing else like yeah, like 0.556, 0.55, both will be decent points. That should also make it to where I can make it to the end of the race. I'm also needing to save that ERS for defending against Bottas, because he will have better tires. So, well, he'll have softer tires, not exactly better tires. So, he could easily just have those tires fall off. Whoops! That could have gone much worse. What? For the... Yeah. Okay, now you guys probably saw what I did. Yeah. I into a breaking point, decided to go and put on overtake. That was the thing.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Like I said, I need to defend from Bottas and Perez. Because I'm not going to trust that they will have any mechanical issues. But I also assume that one at least will, if not both. or up ahead of me, and that Verstappen or Hamilton will have one. But again, I don't want to trust something that's not confirmed. So I would much rather just fight Bottas and Perez as hard as I can, whichever one is kind of like in fourth, and go from there. Okay, now that I'm defending and stuff, I am using about 0.1 a lap. Well, I am turning about 0.1 extra a lap.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Gap to car in front is 16.3 seconds.
Yeah, 3 laps sounds good. Fuel-wise, at least. Race-wise, I want this to be final lap. Oh, that was a nice screen. Those were nice screen freezes. Luckily, it wasn't as bad as like last week with France, where it's like, hi, I am 5th. I have my objective. I am going into a breaking point. Here's a screen freeze, and I come back and I'm around. And I had no flashback left. So it's quite similar to this. The only difference is, as it was lap 12 that occurred out of 13. This is lap 17 out of 18. But still, same point, like 2 laps to go. Just the difference is that was start of lap rather than just like hi right at the end.
This is your final lap of the race.
Good. Bottas's and Perez's tires are still both being strong. I'm having trouble dealing with them. I know that down the final strip, straight, this is going to be it. I want as much power and speed as I can to the online. But this is not going to catch, so I'm going to do my job.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Hi, Bottas. Hi. You're a little late, but go ahead.
What a race for Casper Ackerman, proving the naysayers wrong with an emphatic performance. He'll be delighted by that podium finish.
Well, we all know he can do it. It's just been a while since he has. Great race from Ackerman, and some much-needed points for Williams.
Oh my lord.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
I like how Ackerman is just nonchalantly pouring the champagne out. But, he's a Williams driver. What do you expect? There's not much that you can really do about
The
it.
fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
A podium finish today, Casper, here in front of your home crowd. How does it feel?
I mean, there's nothing really with that because he's about to retire.
Well, my family's here today, my wife and my daughter, so I'm delighted I was able to have a good race for them. It means the world to have them here, and I think I would have been miserable tonight if I didn't have a good race, which wouldn't have been fun for anyone. So yeah, I'm really happy.
How is everything at Williams? Are spirits high? Is the team happy?
Yeah, I think they got a lot of
Yes, of
racism.
course. We've had a bit of a bumpy start, but we're looking to rectify that, and thankfully we got a lot of races left, so we're looking forward to the season ahead. But the only thing you can ever really focus on is the next race, so that's what I'll be looking to do.
Great. Well, that's everything.
I swear, if my team hates what I answered there, I am going to be pissed. I am going to be pissed if they actually go and state, yeah, you did that.
Hey man, great race today.
Thanks.
Nice one, Casper. Can't argue with that performance. Shame your teammate couldn't bring himself to congratulate you.
Nah, well, he's just a kid.
Kid who's getting signed by Mercedes.
So they say.
Never gonna happen.
Oh?
You keep a secret?
Yeah, sure.
I've been approached.
Really? Yeah. Oh, congratulations.
Keep it under your hat, but talks are going well. So you're gonna have to get on with Jackson for a little while longer.
Yeah, well, we get on fine.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah?
I was chatting with one of your mechanics. He had some very interesting things to say about Jackson. You know what his problem is, don't you?
Go on.
Thinks you're getting too old. Says you're not fast enough anymore.
Too old?
Hey, mate, his words, not mine. You want my advice? Prove him wrong. See, he should respect you like I do. Great race out there today, buddy. Yeah? Ciao.
Yes, the arrogant prick working people like usual. So the clear bell's on. Okay. Let me start. Okay. Time to answer the call.
Hey.
Hey, Lily's dancing in the garage. It's hilarious. Can you come?
Just catching up on a few things.
Sure. Hey, I booked us a restaurant for tonight.
What about Lily?
Your mother's happy to take care of her.
Great, then I can't wait.
Reason to celebrate, right?
Yeah. Thanks, Zoe. See you later.
Bye.
Good show, Frank Ackerman. That's why we watch racing. Still getting it done. F1 has never been prouder. So proud. Oh, hello, Aiden.
Yeah?
Casper, I missed you just now.
What do you want?
I just wanted to say congratulations for today. That was some race.
I'm busy, Aiden.
Oh, sure.
Bye.
To be fair, the problems between Casper and Aiden, they're kind of like both people's faults. Like there have been points where Aiden's been in the wrong, where yeah, I 100% agreed with Ackerman, but also it's like just there. I see you got us thinking about Team Master. It's good that you're being positive, but just be careful you're not too dismissive about the reality of the situation. Those answers can sometimes come across as insincere. You did a good job. Great race, by the way. But yeah, not a bad showing. Like, really, I only get 18 for that. Did an entire 18 lap race and only got 1,000 points. Okay, not bad. But yeah, not bad progress for his stream. Got through like 6 chapters or so. So we're starting in. So I'm gonna be starting in on like chapter 8. I'll say no, chapter 10 next week. But yeah, hopefully I can get a lot of the issues causing the skip frames to go away by next stream, because yeah, during races like it's actually very bad, being the fact that's like upwards of 90 at points. So yeah, when it's upwards of 90, then there's kind of like some issue, but not much that you can really state. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this, as probably choppy as what it was. But I hope to see y'all tomorrow for our F1 My Team, doing a little bit more with Drogovic. Hopefully he can continue to fight Mercedes. I'm not expecting it, but you never know. He could keep up the Mercedes fight all throughout the season. And stranger things has happened. But nothing else. I see y'all like next week for more of this. But ultimately, I'll see everyone just whenever I next see you all.